Hi, this is Irina Benedict, founder of strategicachievementcoach.com, where you can learn to become authentic, empowered, and connected to thrive in life and in business. Tony Robbins says, and I quote, "The secret of success is learning how to use pain and pleasure instead of having pain and pleasure use you. If you do that, you're in control of your life. If you don't, life controls you." The two controlling forces in our life are pain and pleasure. We want to avoid pain and we want to gain pleasure. Pain is a bigger motivator than pleasure because our body is biologically programmed to avoid pain. So we will do whatever it takes to avoid pain. We only take action for those two reasons, to seek pleasure and to avoid pain. If you have two pains coming up side by side, then you will avoid the one that produces the greatest pain. Your brain is always evaluating experience. Will this action lead me to pleasure or to pain? Is this pain greater than this pain? What should I do? And usually the mind is protecting you from the perceived pain. This is why we procrastinate, because we think the action will be more painful than if we do nothing. Even if we think getting the job done will create pleasure, the more immediate feeling is pain, so we remain immobilized. Sometimes, if we wait too long, like if we procrastinate for too long, the pain becomes so great that then we're motivated to do something about it. To give you an example is quitting smoking. Like everybody knows that if you continue smoking for a long time, you can develop lung problems, right? People that continue to smoke, they tell themselves a story. They say, well, such and such person or somebody's grandfather smoked a pack a day and he lived to be 90. So they are telling their subconscious mind that that's a possibility. So maybe the pain that they see in the future is not that great. And they make the pain about quitting greater than the pain in the future that you could develop an illness. So this is how they can continue smoking. Because if they really felt the pain of you can get ill and die, they will quit smoking. They also feel the pain that quit smoking could result in withdrawal syndromes, that you will feel moody and you will feel cranky and you will feel bad and you won't be able to cope with life. What would you do when you are going to be angry, like if you cannot lit a cigarette? The idea here is to find always ways to associate pain and pleasure with your goal in such a way that you're motivated to move towards things that enhance your life. In my case, because I did smoke and I quit smoking, I don't remember how many years ago, but more than 10 anyway, I was taking the pleasure of being smoke-free, like being free of the habit of smoking, because I didn't like a habit to control me. And I also said, okay, so if the pain of withdrawal is so big, then a lot of people say they can't cope with it. How can I go about and avoid having this pain? So what I've done, I reduced the amount of cigarettes I smoked a day. I reduced them, I don't know, from 10 to 8, from 8 to 5, 5 to 3. And when I was on smoking 3 cigarettes a day for a period of time, then it was easy for me to quit. So the idea is find out your pain. What would be the pain if you don't achieve the goal? Find out what would be the pleasure that achieving your goal will give you. And see if they are motivators for you to achieve that goal. If they don't motivate you enough, if you don't feel the pain and if you don't feel the pleasure, then that goal will not be one that you will be achieving.